Hi guys, Luke here from Luke Tech Reviews, and I'm finally back after a short break from YouTube. So I've had roughly about 30 days off, not for any particular reason, it's just that I've recently had a promotion at work in my real job, and that's just taken a bit of time to get my feet under the carpet there, and it's obviously taken more hours than my usual role would take. So it just meant in the evenings I had less energy to spend on YouTube, but I was desperate to get back into it, and here I am today. So I'm so happy to be back in front of the camera and filming for you guys. So let's get some reviews under the way. So Benks have sent me over one of their aramid fiber cases to review. What I'll do is I'll quickly unbox it. We'll have a look at the case. I'll run through some details, give you the price and give you my thoughts on whether you should spend your money on this case. So let's have a quick look at the packaging as we usually do. So Benks don't tend to give too much away on the packaging front. There's a lot of text and stuff on here, but it doesn't actually tell you a lot. So phone case, protective, yep. Made with Kevlar, it tells you in the front it's made by Benks, and on the back it does tell you a little bit about the duo point Kevlar there. So that is actually the technology they're using on this case, because it comes with two different variants of Kevlar which are infused together on the case to give you ultimate protection and a slimmer case. So let's unbox this one. Okay, and there's the case. So first impressions, obviously it looks really nice, but what you can see is 4 different patches on there. So you can see you've got bigger stripes, heavier looking Kevlar there, and then slimmer, sort of less noticeable on the 2 corners there. As I said, the idea behind the case is they've taken Kevlar, which is 600D and 1500D, and they've used duo point technology to infuse it onto the case, which means, as I said, you get a really protective case because 1500D is really strong, and then because it's infused with 600D, which is slimmer, it just allows it to be a bit lighter. If you use the Benks Armor Pro, that's obviously a much heavier case and a much thicker case, and it's bulkier. This one is almost as protective and it's slimmer. So if you're looking for something that does both, this is probably a good in between. So before we pop the phone in, as I usually do, let's have a look around the inside. And this one actually looks really smart because you've got the Kevlar on the inside, so they've actually gone for full detail inside and out. Around the rim of the case, I don't know if it's picking up, I'll try and zoom in. There is a pattern around the outside, and it looks like some drop protection has been added, and then you've got some little pockets for air cushions on the very corners, which is cool. So MagSafe, as I said, straight in the middle, and it tells you there, snap on for effortless magnet power, and mag clap designed by Benks. Benks do call their MagSafe technology mag clap, and you'll notice that on all the reviews that I've done for Benks. And just the built with Kevlar is on the bottom there. I think this looks really smart because you've got the black case with a setting of the gold trimming on the inside, so I think that's really nice, quite smart looking. So let's pop the phone in. There we go. So first impressions on how it looks. Because I've got the black version of the iPhone, I think this fits in really well. And as I said, with the inside, I think the same's on the outside. So you've got the black case and the gold accents on the writing, which is on the back, so I think that's really nice. If it was me, there's an orange power button there. I would have made it gold because the accents on the case are gold, so just a bit of feedback, Benks. Not everyone will feel this way, but I personally think if you're going to go for gold on here, make the button gold as well. That'd just be a nice touch. But as for the aramid fiber on the back, that feels really good, and those of you that love aramid fiber are going to really like this case. As for how it feels really smooth, feels really premium. Aramid fiber cases at the beginning can be a little bit slippy, but they do get a bit grippy as you use them, but they always feel so premium, and Benks are really good at making premium aramid fiber cases. There's a design by Benks logo just there at the bottom of the case, and another Benks logo just on the camera rim there. So let's just have a look at that camera protection whilst we're there to see how much protection those lenses have. So hopefully the light's picking up. The rim is only just in line with the camera, so it's not raised too high, so I wouldn't say there's a lot of protection. You've definitely got enough if you drop it, so if I hold it there and zoom in, you'll be able to see. And then on the outside here, you've got that protective rim which goes around the outside, which I think is made of plastic by the feel of it. Move around to the sides, you've got a nice clicky button for the power button and nice clicky buttons for the volume buttons, and then as I said, your action button there is orange. I would have preferred it gold, but at least it stands out so you know which one it is. All easy to press, so as I hold it on the side, absolutely no problems. And then moving around to the bottom of the case, so as I hold that up, you can see you've got really good deep cutouts for your speakers and the USB-C slot there, so you can get your charger in there with ease if you're still charged by wire. And just moving around to the top, nothing there really to report, just smooth. So it is smooth all the way around the outside, and then the aramid fibre is on the back and on the inside of the case. Let's just see how protective that case is. So as I hold it, you can see there is a slight lip around the outside and a slight lip on the ends as well. So hopefully it's picking up on camera, but hold it like that. It's not too hard, but it will be enough for putting your phone on the table, and I can feel resistance there, so I know the screen's protected and it's not going to get scratched. If you use a screen protector like me, even if the screen is slightly raised, it still manages to protect the screen. I'm using a matte screen protector as well. If you've not tried one of those, go to my channel and watch my recent review for this one and tell me what you think. I did mention this case had MagSafe, so let me quickly grab my charger and we'll give the MagSafe strength a test. Okay, I've got my MagSafe power banks. This is my ESR MagSafe power bank charger that I use, and it comes with a kickstand, which is cool. But let's test this MagSafe case from Benks and see how strong the magnets are. So I'll just do a quick hook on. Yep, so it's definitely MagSafe, and you can see it says charging there, and it does actually stay on straight away. So it's quite a light shake. Let's get a bit harder. Wow, that's actually pretty strong. Do you know what? That's the strongest MagSafe case I've tried in quite a while. If you look at the channel, I've got a few reviews using this power bank, and most of them fall off straight away. There you go, as I spoke. So that was the hardest shaking over at the end. So my verdict on the MagSafe is that the strength is really good. So if you are someone that uses MagSafe, you've got nothing to worry about there in terms of how strong the magnets are. Those are pretty impressive actually. So straight on, no problems. So before I move on to price and then my recommendation, some of the cases with aramid fibre involved tend to be hard to get on and off. So let's just see how easy this one is. Okay, so I genuinely thought it was going to be a lot harder than that. Really easy to get on and off. So as you can see, 2 seconds, if that. That's great. With the aramid fibre cases, the thinner you go, the harder it gets to take them off. So with Benks infusing both the 600D and the 1500D, I think it gives you the best of both worlds. So the Benks Montage Armor Pro comes in at £33.99 in the UK and $42.99 in the US. So do I think this case from Benks is worth the price? Being honest, yeah, I think it's really good. I can't actually find any negatives with the case. The orange power button was just one that I would change to a gold one to match the accents on the case. Apart from that, the case feels good. The MagSafe is really impressive. Maybe slightly better protection around the cameras and the lip on the front, so just slightly higher. But if you're going for the slimmer feel of the case, then I suppose you don't want to make it too big. And being Kevlar, especially with 1500D implemented in there, it's going to be really protected in terms of how strong the actual case is. So you're not going to have to worry about that breaking. Yeah, I really like this case. If you guys feel the same and you feel like you got some good value from this video, please hit like and then subscribe, because I've got plenty more content coming up. Thank you for Benks to sending this out. But yeah, for you guys, really appreciate you watching. I'm Luke from Luke Tech Reviews. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.